Right, welcome to a demo installation of Facebook Inboxer. Already I'm on my cPanel of my InMotion control panel. So to quickly get started, let's access our file manager. To access my file manager, I just hit click on the menu file manager, which already takes me to my file manager, which is open down here. So I take it down to the public HTML to get Facebook Inboxer installed. You can either get it installed by directly installing it in your root domain directory, or you could install it on a subdomain. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm installing it on a subdirectory. So I'll have to create a new directory. To create a new directory means me hitting on this menu here, say add folder, add new folder. So I hit on it. I want to call this FB, that's Facebook, which says for the purpose of our demonstration, so to create a new directory for me called Facebook. So I double click on it to open it. Of course, I have an empty directory here. This is where I'm going to upload already gotten Facebook Inboxer package. Once you've downloaded it into your local machine, you go straight here and hit on upload. So I'm hitting on upload to allow me to access the file where it is on my local machine. I hit on select to help me pick the file, so it's already on my download directory under my compressed file. I hit on Facebook, I'll pick it up. It's on my Facebook inbox machine, which is this. Got it earlier today, so I hit on open. Great, so it's already uploading. This will continue till 100%. Alright, so you can see it's already 100%. So I hit on go back to the directory. Once you go back to the directory, you should be able to see the zip package file, but where it's not showing, you can just hit and reload. I will just keep hitting and reload until it appears. Alright, so that's it. So I have my Facebook Inboxer machine here. All you need to do is select it by left clicking, and then you right click to hit on extract, or you could just come straight to hit on extract menu at the top here. So I'll just right click to hit on extract. This will allow me to extract the compressed files. Great, so I hit and close, they're already here. So I could also hit and reload again to be sure that all expected file directories are already uploaded correctly. Okay, so we have the .htts files here. Depending on your server configuration, sometimes the .htts access could be hidden. So you can make it seen to be sure that you have your HTA access uploaded as well. So once this is done, we'll have to go to the installation phase proper. Going to the installation phase means me accessing the browser and calling the URL of my installation. So I already have the URL here, which is the subdomain or subdirectory which I opened earlier. Once I call up this URL, which is the the FB directory created earlier from our cPanel. You can remember, this is it. Because my subdomain, my root domain is this, so I'm now typing my root domain followed by the FB directory. So I hit on enter. Once I hit on enter, it's going to redirect to the installation URL. Great. So it has redirected to the installation URL, which will have the Facebook inbox machine. Of course, at the right pane here, we have a server requirement analysis, showing that our server is good, everything is okay. Our folder application config is already configured to be writable, so we have everything good and clear for us now. So we'll have to come next to our installation field, which we now define parameters that are required to run a successful installation. The entire parameters we need: database name, database username, database password, and of course your Facebook inbox machine admin panel login email, and you have the Facebook password as well, and the company name if necessary. We can leave that. So let's now go straight to create our first database name as well as our database username and password. To do so, I'll have to switch our tab again to our cPanel. There's my cPanel from InMotion, which you can also have from your end. So within the database segment here on the cPanel, I would want to choose the option of MySQL database wizard, which will allow us to quickly create a database and get it plugged in. So I hit on wizard. Alright, so on this wizard, let's call this FB. So I already have mobile 226 underscore FB. I hit on next. Alright, so this entire name here forms my database name, so I could just copy it out and hold it. Now the next is username. I could link my database to an already created username I have on my database depending on the privileges you have on your server, but my server allows me to create unlimited username, unlimited database, so I could still create a username with FB. So I have database as mobile2016_FB as well as mobile226_FB as the database name. So my password, let me use go unlimited at 2017. I'll repeat my password here. Go unlimited 2017. So you use a password that the system recognizes as being strong, and a password you can always remember that will allow you to type it in while we do our installation. So I create user, I close this up. So by creating user, I assign all privileges to this user so that it could have full control over the database. I hit on next. So the user is already assigned to this database. That's great to have a user mobile226_FB, which has been added to the database mobile226_FB. So having gotten this detail, we'll now switch tab back to our installation interface. On our installation interface, we have a database name. All you have to do is just paste the database name which we created. Database username, recall that we use same name. So database password, I would have to use database password which I used here. Great. So on the Facebook machine admin panel login, I could use any an email here. Let's say fb@supremeweb.com. Right, so have fb@supremeweb.com. So have Facebook inbox machine admin password. Let me use same password here. Right, so you can choose any password of your choice. Language, I'll leave it as English. Company, I just have it as Supreme Web. Alright, so at this point, I'll just come straight and hit on install Facebook inbox machine now. Right, so once successfully installed, it will launch us to the login interface. Great, we're already there. So we are now launched here to our login interface. So to get into our login interface, the earlier supplied our email address. That's what you now use to get in. supremeweb.com. I use my password. Right, so we can log in. Right, I'm already been launched to a dashboard. So meaning everything was successful. Great. It's the dashboard of a Facebook inbox machine. You can see from the left pane here, you can see the dashboard menu. You could get to see the administration menu, the import account, the import lead, the multi-page campaign, the custom campaign, campaign report, lead generator, page inbox and notification, a cron job, as well as user manual. Of course, as the dashboard directly here, you can see the lifetime summary report, the total subscribers, total unsubscribers, total message sent, campaign completed status, and campaign processing status, campaign pending, message sent versus campaign created report for last 12 months. You can also see the report for recently completed campaigns, pending campaigns, as well as monthly summary and lead generation information, auto reply enabled post, how many there are, auto reply sent, how many there are, the chat plugin, how many has been enabled, and what domains have they been enabled. So after a successful installation like this, the next place you quickly hit onto is your administration. In the administration, we are interested in settings. So on our settings, we want to set up our Facebook inbox machine settings. So you go straight to Facebook inbox machine settings. Alright, so on our Facebook inbox machine settings, you'd want to add your Facebook app, or you create one. So to do that, hit on add. Great, so on our add here, notice here that we need to add our Facebook app name, we need to add our Facebook app ID, we need to add our Facebook app secret, as well as make it status active. Once you get that done, hit on save. So to do so, I would want to open a new tab now and access my Facebook page. Once I set my Facebook page, I go to development.facebook.com. Alright, so right now on the Facebook developers page, I'll go straight to the right tab here and go to add new app. I want to add new app here. Alright, great. So on add new app here, you can leave the display name here. You can just have something here saying Facebook Inboxer. Alright, so on contact email, you could have anything you want here. You could just have FB at supremeweb.com. Alright, so hit on create app ID. Or Facebook Inboxer didn't cross. Oh, sorry. So you could just leave it as Inboxer. Should go down. Alright, so I need to type the turn key here. Going through. Okay, great. Right, so we are here on our Inboxer page here. So let's add a few more options. So come to settings here. Right, so on app domains, I add the app domain for which I run my installation, which is a copy that and drop it here. Right, that's it. Alright, so pick a category and I want to drop it as communication, leave it there. I want to add a platform, I pick website, I drop the URL, which is the same URL I have there. That's it, that's okay. Great, so next I hit on save changes. That's good, so I'll come back to app review. I want to make it live. Your app is in development or not available to the public. I would want to make it live. Are you sure you want to make your app public to become available to everyone? Yes, I said confirm. So that's done. Next thing is to come to dashboard. Great, so on my dashboard, I copy my app ID. This is what I will supply to my Facebook Inboxer. I drop it here, Facebook. And next is my Facebook app secret. Come here, say should. So I put my password. Great, so my password is up here. My app secret, copy it. I come back to my Facebook inbox nation, I'll drop it. So on the Facebook name, app name, this is just an identifier. So I could have it as my app. Just have that there as an identifier, have this active. So I hit on save. Great, so this is already added. I have my Facebook app ID and Facebook app secret sent down there. My status is active, but my token validity is showing invalid. To get this properly done, I will have to come to my actions. Here on my actions, you have login and you have edit your Facebook machine settings. So I want to hit on login. Alright, so hitting on login says your user access token is valid. You can log in and get new user access token if you want to log in with Facebook. Great. So I want to continue as Joshua. Do that. So I'm not leaving it as just friends, and also would like to post on Facebook for who should be able to see this post. Of course, I want it to be seen by public. Whenever I post from my inbox, I say okay. Alright, so I hit on OK. Great. I was saying something went wrong. Let's try again. Okay, let's log in Facebook again. Alright, so your data has been successfully stored into the database. That's great. So we've gotten a successful configuration. So on our Facebook app, we have active status, we have valid token validity. So we've successfully set up our first app on our Facebook inbox machine. So we'll now look at how we can add an account or import an account. But for linking this to a Facebook app, it will automatically read an account. But let's hit on import account to see what it looks like. Alright, great. So because I've already added an app to my Facebook account, it has been able to crawl all the pages I have under my account and the tutorial groups which I belong in. The account is already plugged in, so you can see all the account connected to my account. But if you want to add yours, you could enter a Facebook numeric ID. You can hit here to see how to get your Facebook numeric ID. So all you need to do is to drop your Facebook page here and you generate the numeric ID. Alright, so I already have one here which I've copied out, which I would want to use. So let's see, find the numeric ID. Or shut up error. Let's go back and see. Let's adjust this to www. Okay, let's find the numeric ID. Great, so you can see a little difference was made in editing the prefix. So I've gotten the numeric ID here, I copied this out. This is the numeric ID I will bring back to add here on my Facebook added account requests. I dropped it here, say send app request. Alright, so to successfully get this done, I open another account which I want to import the page to. I hit on here. I've already successfully gotten that. Says send app request. Great. Says there, please log in and check your Facebook profile page notification to accept our invitation. So I have to come back here to say, great. So I have this here. It says Josh Johnson has requested to add you as a tester of Inboxer. So once I say yes to this, right, so I come here and click on confirm. Great, so if I accepted this, I come back to my browser as I have confirmed app request on Facebook. Right, so you can come here to log in to Facebook. Right, your account has been imported successfully. That's great. So I have that already added. So we have imported account completed. Alright, so that's how you can import other accounts to it. Right, so we have these pages here. Let's pick one demonstrate to get leads from search pages. Right, so let me scan page inbox. Let me scan here. I have 11 leads, has been imported successfully. So I have 11 leads here, so you could pick as much leads as you want to. You can scan page inbox again. See how many leads we could get more. I have just one here. Alright, that's it. Let's see how further we could get. No leads here at all. No leads. So that should save. So let's work with these 11 leads and see what we can do further with it. Alright, so after importing our lead list, scanning to import, you can now view your lead list. Scan page to get your lead list. We had 11 here, so we can now say lead list. You see the generated lead list. So these are a number of persons who will be getting your notifications should you run your campaign. So let's now see how to run a test campaign. I'll come down straight to multi-page campaign. So my multi-page campaign, I could just run it here. Check out campaign. Check out campaign. So let's see. Things. So having you list of this so because the change of having you in my list always why choose to include its first name always why very getting some cool stuff some cool stuff so you could just drop this. If you want to embed a URL, you could just click here to embed a URL. So takes it more to review this. If you have a video URL you want to embed, you can drop it here and you have it pop in. So once you do this, you can want to have a test message or a test view of this. So to do so, we want to see how to get this done. I want to type it and let's see. Okay, now can I go to let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's see which one I can. Alright, so that's the text message. Good, so we showed successful. So let's see that. Alright, so let's try a test sample here. So I want to try a subscriber here. It says syntax. Alright, so message has been sent. Let's now check to see if it's there. Alright, great. So got to say thanks for having you in my list. All this while campus, getting some cool stuff your way soon. This message is sent for test purpose using Facebook inboxing. Great. So that's the sample message got in here. That's how it appears. Let's tweak our campaign a little bit more better. Alright, so have a campaign here. Let's tweak it a little further. Thanks for having you in my list all this while, rather. All this while. First name. Getting some cool stuff your way, son. Meanwhile, you can visit. So we have it here to be, let's say, W Supreme. See, we have the URL attached here, no image from that web service, so you could have other ones linked in there, and it's attached to your message. So once you have that done, let's also run a test sample here. Let's run a send test. All right, this is a message ID, so let's come to the browser here, check. Good. So we already have a test sample. Thanks for having you in my list all these while can post. Getting some cool stuff your way soon. You can visit. Great. So we have the link already attached here. So you can see the wonderful stuff you can get doing with the Facebook inbox machine here. So once you've gotten that done, you can now hit on submit campaign. Before hitting on submit campaign, there are several other parameters you can choose to set. You can choose to set the page for which you want it to appear. Do you want it to go to all subscribers? If you select all, you get to see all total subscribers, 24 subscribers. If you want it to specific page, you now just select all and pick the page you want it to go to. So once you select, this should be to only, yeah, that's it. So if you want to exclude a particular name on the list, you could have it as selecting tree. If you have a name you want to select from the list, you can pick it and it excludes that from the lead to not go. If you want to have a delay, if there are a whole lot of bump campaigns you want to blast, there are just few hundreds and not really much, so you could have a time delay set to some split seconds, which will allow you to deliver effectively. If you want to schedule it to deliver now, you set it there. If you want to deliver at a later time, you pick the time as well as set the time zone. So if you want to push the campaign, I hit on submit campaign. So if it programs your campaign for delivery, campaign has been submitted successfully, so you could see the report of the campaign from the report sheet. All right, great. So we have campaign name, tracking campaign, we have attachment, we have sent to, you could also view to hit see your report, page name, campus engine, so you could view to see the report. So you can see the number of subscribers it was sent to and the message ID, as well as the status of message. So you can see the body of the original message that was sent to the recipient. So that was sent successfully. So that's great. That's a number of things you can do with multi-page campaign, which I've just shown you. The next you look at is the custom campaign. You can pick from your already sent campaign and push to them. So from the custom campaign, you can select specific clients, IDs, or specific usernames you want to create a campaign for. So let's say you want to send campaign to this, send campaign to this few persons. You select as much persons as you're seeing the name, you pick them up, and you hit create new campaign. So once you go through this way, that's a custom campaign design flow. So the next function is getting to see your campaign report, which we've seen how it looks like from our earlier campaign that was tested. So we've seen that. Next we'll be looking at lead generator. So on our lead generator, we hit on enable auto reply. So what message do you send for persons who hit on your page? So let's say I'm setting dates now, so we could get latest report. On our auto private reply message, we hit and pick on the page we want. So say get latest post and enable auto reply. All right, so this fits on my auto post. I want to get latest reply. Alright, so hit on this on my 5th article here, why SMS code providers will continue making steady cash. Alright, so hit on enable to reply. So I could set a generic message for all. I could also send message by filtering word sentence or sentence. So if I say a generic message, thanks for finding, trying to read. Trust you would like to hear more. Or could say I would like to have you come around more often. Right, so this creates a connect with you and your reader, helping you to create leads. The auto reply campaign name, sorry. So copy this auto reply campaign name from our enabled auto reply we've set here. The next option you have is a send message button. A send message button gives you a script which you can embed on your site. Remember, all the tools we have here is lead generator tools, and these are tools that allows you to grab subscribers into your page list so as to allow you to always follow them up with the campaign. So you could also choose a page here which you want to redirect all your messages to. If you choose agency, which is my blog page, I can now choose the design of message button I like, whichever one I like here, or if I have a nicer button I want to use, I can drop the link to the PNG file and it will hit it up here. So once I drop this here, it quickly drops this message us on my page, and that gets straight to my Facebook page inbox. So another option we have here is having a messenger AD JSON script, which you can also drop on your page. So once you configure the image URL you want to use, or you upload the image directly here, you type the welcome title message, the website URL, you put your website view button text, then you start your chatting box text. If you set up all of that, you now hit on get the JSON code, which you also drop on your page. The next tool you have here is the call to action poster. The call to action poster allows you to set up a message which redirects your users or your viewers to a more larger content, or the call to action itself which you want them to take. So once you hit a new call to action post campaign, it gives you the parameters where you can set the campaign name, set the message body, set the paste link, and you preview the image URL. And once that is done, you set your call to action button type you want here. You have just one option, which is the message page. You enable all of that, then you say submit the post. Once the post goes, you have the call to action there. The last one is the chat plugin for our lead generator option. So we have the create Facebook chat embed code. So once you hit on create this, it generates the information, the domain name, parameters, the message header, and the Facebook page URL you want it to point to. Once you save that, it generates the code which you embed on your web page. Finally, you'll be looking at the page inbox notifications settings. So this gives you the time zone which you would want to set. You have Facebook Business Manager account now. So do you want to get email alert from red messages? Of course, it's already set to no. So you can enable page for inbox notifications. They are all enabled here. So we'll look at the cron job, setting up of cron job. So you get a Facebook Mission API key. To do that, you hit and generate Facebook Mission API key. Great. So once you have this, you already have your cron job set up here. You have membership expiry at large cron job. You copy this and set to once per day. You have auto lead synchro cron job once per day. Once per day sets the frequency with which you set your cron job. So you have all of this stated here. So all you need to do, let's say you want to set up auto lead synchro, you copy this whole link here, copy the link here. Remember, it's once per day. You come back to your cPanel. Once you're back to your cPanel, hitting the home of your cPanel, so here we go straight to cron job. See how to add cron job. Should be on the advanced section. Great, so you have cron jobs. Remember, all the cron jobs URL are set to once per day. So on your cron job, you select command settings. In your command settings, you pick once per day. Once per day, yeah, this is once per day setup, and you now drop it to the command here. You drop the command. Great. So that gives us the link of the command to drop the add new cron job. Once you do so, you do send to all. You have your cron job setup, which allows the Facebook inboxer to work automatically, getting everything done. So you just pick all your cron job one after the other and drop them into the command line and pick the respective frequency to do so. So that's prepared our Facebook inbox machine for the lead generation action.